Is Cielo Waste Solutions Corp stock a buy? Cielo Waste closed the session of the 2nd of February 2021 at $0.8093. And we have a position in Cielo Waste. So it has a market cap of $265.3 million, 327.769 million shares are outstanding. So we haven't really seen any fresh news. There may be some fresh news, but we haven't come across any yet. So going forward, what we're looking at right now is a daily chart, and we can obviously see that it closed up at $0.8093. And we're just going to have a look at an analysis of what has happened over the last 10 trading sessions. That is from the 2nd of March all the way back to the 10th, to the counting backwards, 10 to the 10th so we're counting back all the way back to 10 trading sessions. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. And then we can see that Cielo appears to be in a strong bullish trend. Its 200-day moving average is upward sloping, and the MACD histogram is above zero. It is outperforming the S&P 500 index. Okay, so it's in a strong bullish trend. Yes, evidently, even though it has pulled back. It has pulled back from this high on this high of $1.02 as at the 1st of March. It's pulled back down to 0.809. That is where it closed up at as at the 2nd. So is that a correction? Well, if a correction is 10%, so yes, it's even, as a matter of fact, a correction. But it's better to say it is still in a bullish trend. Okay, it's more fancy to say it is still strongly bullish, but at the same time it has corrected from that 10-day from that price, the 1st of March price. But since we are looking at a picture of going all the way back, probably even up to 20 days back, 20 sessions back, then it is still in a bullish trend if you look backwards. So momentum for Cielo Waste Solutions as measured by 14-period slow stochastic oscillator is waning. This means that investors are less aggressive in their recent purchases and may even be taking profits in positions but at lower prices. So let's have a look at the yes, it's waning. Okay, at some point it was upward looking, but right now it is but it's still very much in the overbought territory. It's still very much, I mean going by what the figure is as of now, it's still in the overbought territory. And indeed this is based on the the case as it concerns between 10 to 20 days of trading, so in the short term, as a matter of fact. So the unbalanced volume indicator is bullish. The slope of the indicator is positive and suggests that buyers are presently more active than sellers. Let's have a look. Yes, you can see that it is really bullish. There's no doubt about that. So so this is obviously, like we said, a daily chart, and the analysis we just gave out now is that of the short term, between 10 to 20 day trading sessions. But we are here now. This is the 1 minute chart. This is what it was like before the market closed for the session of the 2nd of March 2021. So we have been able to draw a few trend lines here and there, and a few retracements, and then we can to some extent see that even though you can't see that, this line here is actually, it's just we drew a trend line to coincide with just to superimposed over the price line. So we can see the price line is this light blue line, so it's picked up here and dropped down again and picked up here. So in a minute we're going to delete it so that you can see it. So what we can actually see, or to some extent say, is that the price was trying to break out of the consolidation period. You can see it's moving sideways. The trend is a sideways one. You can see we drew it. It drew a straight line here, and their lows all fell on that same price, the price of 0.8006. So they all coincided on that same price. So suggesting a continuation of the prior uptrend. So what would the prior uptrend will be? This is the one. It's an attempt to see if that continuation can take place, but some sideways movement also occurred, and they got bearish at this point, and since that time it also continued to move sideways and try to see if we can pick up from where it stopped up there at $0.8571. So we can see all of these we have to some extent this can be called diamond continuation pattern, sort of, even though we have this very big triangle in the midst, but they all share the same base. So yes, it might be called that, a diamond pattern, diamond continuation pattern. So even though it's stopped, you can see where it stopped. It stopped at zero. We can't conclusively conclude that this pattern was going to end. The market just stopped, and all in all, it stopped. The session ended on a bullish note for Cielo waste. So yeah. So we also managed to plot out a few retracements. We can see the 100% extension. Sorry, rather extensions. We managed to plot out a few extensions, and then the 100% extension will bring it up to probably where, roughly just slightly above where it is, $0.81. And then the 76.4% extension will bring it up to $0.82. The 61.8% extension will bring it up to $0.82. And then the 38.2% and the 50% will bring it up to $0.83. And then the 33.6% will bring it up to $0.84. And 0% will bring it up to $0.85. So currently it is just slightly below the 100% extension. Obviously that is where it's going to be, and we can still see that the momentum was also bullish as well. It's we're sitting right there on 80. You can see it's saying 80 over there. So it's definitely closing a bullish note on a strong momentum and on a bullish trend as well, even though it wasn't as bullish as it was earlier on. It's yes, a consolidation pattern, a consolidation period was, we can say, it was trying to end, and so but the momentum to some extent justifies that it was definitely going to be a bullish uptrend, but where it would have gone to, we obviously most certainly can't say, and unfortunately doesn't trade. We don't have the let's see if we can it most certainly doesn't trade in the post market as such. So let's see. We can't plot anything from the post market. So well, all in all, fundamentally, and as it concerns Cielo Waste is a sound company doing their best to convert and recycle and all sorts of things, convert waste into fuels and stuff like that. They are right in the mix of what a lot of market participants, indeed the world environment, environmentally they are up there. This is what we're all talking about now, renewables and their stuff and their like. So they are right in the mix of all of this, and they have proven their technology and it works, and they have contracts and all that stuff. So fundamentally they are sound. So technically, it looks, if we are going by what we're looking at right now by this daily chart, it looks as if I wouldn't say you should buy. I mean, going by the fact that it is trading at a premium to its short and intermediate and indeed long-term trend lines. But if you want to ignore that, if you want to ignore it and just simply go in because of the fundamentals, and also because of the fact that technically as well, in as much as it is trading at a premium, it is exhibiting a lot of bullish signals, a lot of positive signals, a lot of bullish signals. So if that is enough for you, if you combine the fundamentals, the fact that the stock is definitely going to, or rather, let me not say definitely, it has a good chance of trading above this current price, above $1, probably somewhere up to $5 and more. If you want to look at it that way, if you want to look at the long term and ignore what is going on right now in the short term, which is that it is trading at a premium, yes, you can always by all means go in and take up a position. When we took up our own position, we did not take it up at a we took it up at even somewhere higher than what it is right now. So we were looking at the long term, and and that's what was behind our decision to do so. Okay, so if you're new to this channel, subscribe, like, and share. If you're already a subscriber, thank you very much for watching this video and pushing our subscriber count way past 1,000 and growing. So keep subscribing. Let's get this count at least up to 10,000. It looks like a big target. Yes, it is a big target, but let's keep going. Keep subscribing. Thank you very much.